So today we're making manga together. So are you guys excited? So if you are excited, for those in YouTube as well, if you are excited, please type I'm excited in the chat. So for those in YouTube, please type excited if you're excited. Type excited if you are excited, everyone. Okay, good to see that everyone is excited. Awesome. Okay. So now we just have a few reminders for everyone. So first, this is a hands-on workshop. So please do prepare your pen, paper, drawing tablet, and drawing software ready. So it's up to you if you're traditional or digital. And please make sure you have your Yonkoma manga drawing template ready. If you don't have it prepared, we'll send the link in the chat. Okay. So you're in for something very special because the manga techniques we're about to teach you are the same techniques that are taught to us by pro mangakas. So the pro mangakas with us are Yazawa Sensei and Rena Saya. So now Yazawa has made Wedding Peach, and also Rena Saya has also worked on and collabed on how to draw manga books, and together they have over 50 years of combined experience in the manga industry. They've done it all. They've won contests, got published, and taught beginner students in Japan on how to draw manga. They know what they're doing. And also, we are working with Steph Pastrano, a professional webtoon artist. He also started out on on social media as a fan artist to popular shonen series, and he is now the lead artist on an ongoing webtoon is also working on the Jinshi. And of course, the new mentor who has joined our ranks recently is Art Crumbs, creator of the series God's Bane and also the Viz Originals one shot Onami. So in the last 3 years, we've worked with over 400 beginner anime and manga artists. So here are one of our new students who is Steven, who in less than a month has improved his paneling from sticking with static camera angles to more dynamic and engaging scenes with different angles and perspectives. Okay. And also here we have also Garrett, who in the past 2 months have also progressed with his storyboarding skills. So as you can see here, he has done these Yonkamas traditionally. So it's with pen and paper. And also next is Joe. So also we have Joe here. So in just a month, he was able to level up his paneling, inking, and his storytelling. Now, we're here to take you to the next level and help you create a manga that you'd feel proud of. So make sure to stay until the end of the live Yonkoma feedback for our Q&A and figure out how you can work with our pro manga mentors and make that dream a reality. So for those who are getting critiqued, we'll be asking you some questions. So please make sure that you have your mics ready or be ready to type in the chat for interaction. Okay. So remember, this is not a contest and don't feel bad if your work is not featured. We have limited slots and we're doing this to learn from each other and grow together as mangakas. So, are you guys ready to get started? So if you are, type I'm ready in the chat. Okay. This applies to our YouTube people as well. So are you guys ready? If you are ready, please do type I'm ready. Okay. Lavagna's ready. Isha is ready. Jackson is ready. 825 is ready as well. Daniel is ready. Neil is ready. Lindsay is ready. Awesome. Awesome. So I hope you guys have your drawing materials prepped up, those pencils sharpened. So we are now ready to get started. But first, let's meet uh, where we want to introduce ourselves first. So meet your coaches from the LTDM. I'm Coach Kana, one of the student success coaches at the Learn to Draw Manga. I've worked with different animation studios before. I've worked on My Little Pony the movie, Castlevania, Boruto the Next Generation, and also Token Ranbu the animation. And with me is, of course, one of our new coaches, Coach Mooney. So, Coach Mooney, please do introduce yourself.
Hello, hello, everyone. Hi, everyone. I'm Coach Mooney. For tonight, I'll be joining Coach Kana, and I am a freelance illustrator, indie comic creator, and I'm also a part-time VTuber. So I hope you guys will learn a lot from this Yonkoma session that we have. And if you guys have question, you can type it in our comment section. Yes. Thank you, Coach Kana.
Yes. So you guys are in good hands because both Coach Moon and I are both comic artists and of course indie publishers. So we got a lot of stuff to give you guys. Okay. So you're in good hands. You're in good hands. So for the first part of our workshop, let's talk about what a Yonkoma manga is. So a Yonkoma is a manga strip that always has four panels of equal size. It's a popular manga format in newspapers, magazines, and even manga anthologies like As a Manga Dayo, Lucky Star, and Blend S. So if you've also read Look Back by Tatsuki Fujimoto, the creator of Chainsaw Man, then you might have seen it. The four panels usually follow a format known as the Kisho Tenket. So, what is the Kisho Tenketsu in Yonkoma even mean? So basically, this story structure describes what happens in a four-koma manga. So the first panel sets up the scene, then builds up on the situation in the previous panel. And the third panel will then introduce the twist or the height of events in the story. And of course, your last panel should wrap up the story with a satisfying ending. So in Japan, typical manga features two Yonkoma strips, with each strip taking up half the page. The pages are often B4 in size, but the panel sizes can change depending on what the publisher's requirements are. So here are examples of Yonkoma. So notice how the Kisho Tenketsu flow, as we have discussed earlier, is demonstrated here. So this one is made by one of our students, U1. So here you can see how it progresses and how it follows a Kisho Tenketsu structure. So now it's your turn to make a Yonkoma. So for part two, we are challenging you to create a Yonkoma during this workshop. So all you need to do is create a Yonkoma based on the prompt on the next slides. You have 40 minutes to finish. We also require you to follow these rules, okay? The rule number one is that the plot of the story has to end within four panels. We also want you to avoid oblique panels. And also, you must follow the key Shotenketsu structure. And also, it must be read from right to left. Panels must also be arranged from top to bottom. Inking and effects is optional. If time permits, feel free to add them. And also, we want you to please do follow the prompt as well, okay? We will not critique those who don't follow the prompt. So, does everyone understand the rules? Are we good to go? If you understood them and you are ready, please do type I'm ready in the chat if you are ready. So, this applies to our attendees in the YouTube as well. So, type I'm ready if you are ready. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the challenge? Okay. I see you guys are ready to take on the challenge. Okay, so the prompt for today's workshop is your OC finds a magical item. So your timer starts now. One. So time is up. So now we'll begin our feedback. So I'll go first. Allow me to share my screen. Hold on. Okay. So I hope you guys can see my screen. So this one I believe is from, let's say. So let me read this first. Mhm. Okay, so I believe it is well made. So for this one, I like how it was established that the character is in the forest. So this is good. This is good establishing point. Good job on this. And then for the second one, uh, I think it would be better if the character is a bit closer here, like touching the book. Because I believe the book is a mimic, right? So also, hmm, lucky me. Hehe. So if this is your first word, I think it should be here because it should be right to left. So you can actually omit this. You can remove the hehe part. You say lucky me. So you can also improve the expression as well. Also, as a suggestion, if you want to convey that something ominous is already happening, then perhaps you can change the positioning of the character. So perhaps you can make it slanted like this. So for example, I want them to feel ominous. So with that, I'm gonna change it up and perhaps the item is big here. And then the character is like around here, almost touching the book. So if the ground is slanted, it would feel more uneasy. So that way you can give the ominous vibe. And since it would lead to this one, perhaps you can kind of like give a rattling sound to this. And then for this one, for the third panel, since it's suddenly revealed that it's a mimic, perhaps you can kind of make it more intense, make the mimic more big, and make your character a bit smaller. Like surprise, it's a mimic. Hello, you're gonna get eaten. So like for here, if the character is eaten by the mimic, you can perhaps do the mimic licking, like like slurp, some kind of the satisfied, or perhaps the mimic burping afterwards. Like don't show the OC anymore. Like perhaps to make it more extreme, like make the mimic burp. The OC is gone. So perhaps you can do that. But overall, this is good. The pacing is good as well. You can like just further push it more. But this is good. So thank you, Lindsay, for the submission. So I believe Coach Mooney will be critiquing the next submissions. I'll give the floor to Coach Mooney. So hold on, let me just end my share screen.
Okay, thank you, Coach Kana. Let me just share my screen as well. So, can you guys see my screen? So, I believe I have the work of Enaliji, if I'm pronouncing your name correct. So, the title is The Mirror of Truth. And I think that the story is very well made and straightforward. Like in the first panel, you establish the connection between the two, the object and your main character, your OC. So what is this? A mirror? Then by the second panel, like in the development, the show, the the mirror said what kind of magical item it is. Then they try in the third panel, they try each other that is the mirror actually can tell the truth. Then at the last part, uh, the reaction of your main character when the mirror spilled the truth about him or her is funny. So I have some notes here that I made that will make your Yonkoma much better. What I recommend is to keep the 180 rule. What I mean by that is that in this first panel, the girl, your OC is in the left and the object is on the right. So from the first panel to the fourth panel, we have to keep that uh, angle. Like we can put the girl here, the mirror here. It doesn't need to be the same angle, but we have to keep that 180 rule so it feels more connected and consistent. Plus, in your gets the reaction of your OC is really important. So that's the focus of the fourth panel. So we can uh, give her like a bigger reaction. So the reader can see uh, how flustered your OC is. So that's what I can say to your work, analogy. Yes, thank you. I'll stop my screen now. Is your third?
Yes, I believe
Okay.
so. Okay, allow me to share my screen once again. So for this one, our lucky creator is Kevin. I believe it is Kevin's work. So good job on this one, Kevin. I like how this looks and how it is presented. I like the establishing point of this one. Uh, Although what I see is that it focuses more on the discovery of the item. So the art is good and the pacing is good, the angle is good. But I think that you can perhaps put the fourth panel here on the second one and then add something that happens here or finality here. So you can also remove the second, you can completely omit this one. You can completely omit this and just make an expression on this one. So like a manpo or something. And then for this one, you can also skip the part wherein she picks up the item. So this can be your second panel. So what's lacking is you need to figure out what happens on the ten and the ketsu. So perhaps you can do that because this is already good by itself. But however, we didn't see how things wrap up, what the height of emotions on the story. So that's what is lacking. So where is your pen and where is your ketsu? We need to find that because this three are all just show. It's a long show. So what we need is that we also need a 10 and the ketsu. So but good job on this one. I like how you established it and I like how you did the show here, especially the third panel for the show. So yeah, so perhaps if you're going to do it, redo this, perhaps remember the key for Tenketsu. There needs to be a state of heightened emotions for the cat, for the ten, for the twist in the ten, and you have to wrap things up the final panel, which is the Ketsu. Okay, so yeah, so good job on this still. But again, do remember to follow the key show Tenketsu structure. Okay, so that you of can deliver the whole story in four panels because this is already good but I'm missing what happens like there's the change but what happens after the change what concludes afterwards what transpires afterwards I need to see that as well especially if you have a young comma that has a problem okay so yeah thank you Kevin, for this one. So, Coach Mooney, have you chosen the next tribute?
Yes, I've chosen the next tribute. I can share my screen again. So I have a work here from, okay, from Noodle. So when I first read this Yonkoma, I actually chuckle and it's funny, really funny. But yeah, we can work on this, improve this Yonkoma. What I can say is that this first two panels, you can just put them together to build the establishing sequence. Like this character saw the divine water. He thinks the divine water, like uh, uh, work on a background. Where are they? Are they in a uh, let's say dungeon or a magical place? Because he thinks that it's a divine water or something. So yeah, table here maybe. So what's this? A divine water. Then by the second, which is the development, the Shaw, uh, he drank the magical water or the divine water to power up. Then you get the twist. This fourth panel is better as a twist. The 10. Then for the last panel, like who drank my pee, uh, we can uh, create what happened after your OC drank the divine water. So your you have the conclusion as well in your Ayon Koma. So yeah, first is you establish the scene where your character is and what's the magical item that you pick. Next is the development that the action of your OC and the twist. What's the magical item? And the last part is the Ketsu. What happened to your OC after drinking it? Yes, that's what I can say to, and I can recommend to you to improve these Yonkoma. But overall, it's really a funny gag uh, Yonkoma you have here, Noodles. Thank you, thank you.
Okay, so I believe those are the stuff we have for critique tonight. So again, for those who are watching, so for now, those who are watching us from the replay later, or for those who are still with us, let me just fix my UI. Okay. So, what are your takeaways? So, for those who are watching the replay or the live, please do write your answers in the comments. Okay. So, for those who will be watching later in the replay, please do write your answers and your takeaways in the comments. Okay. So, now that you've done the work, we want you to please post your work and share your takeaways on your socials. Please do include the hashtag LTDM Yonkoma Workshop and tag us. Okay. So I believe our handle is learn to draw manga in Facebook. So please do tag us as well. So again, uh, please do share your takeaways and your socials. And please do tag us if you can. Okay. Oh, Coach, hi Alexandra, Coach Karen, is on a break right now. So, Coach Mooney and I are taking the gig. Okay. All right. So now that you've seen how you can make your Yonkomas better, let us ask you this. Are you ready to take action and finally bring your manga to life? Are you goal driven and ready to commit to making your manga dreams a reality? Are you a determined mangaka who wants to finally publish their first manga through self publishing, joining manga contests, and pitching to publishers? If this is you, type yes in the chat. I want to know, guys, if this is you, are you goal driven? Are you ready to take action? Are you determined? So please do type yes in the chat, not only here in the Zoom, but also for those of us in the YouTube live. So please do comment. Okay. Unfortunately, Alexandra, we had only had limited time. So as much as we can, we only had to cater to a small amount of submissions for the night. Okay, so yes, so I see you guys who are typing yes. That's awesome. That's good. That's good. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. Awesome, awesome. Okay, I see you guys are saying yes. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. So if we answered yes to any of these questions, then we're inviting you to apply to our online one-shot manga drawing program. You'll get the opportunity to work with our pro mangaka mentors and be part of an awesome community of aspiring mangaka like yourself. Just like our students, you'll learn everything from drawing manga basics to crafting a full one-shot manga from start to finish. So here's what our students works and what they say about her program. So this is from Cherise. So Cherise enrolled late last year, and this is her progress within the month she has been with us. So this is from February, and the other one is from March. So just so you know, Cherise uses a phone and the trusty Ibis Paint as software to make her Yonkoma and her manga. And Cherise also has entered a few manga contests when she arrived at LTD at the one-shot manga drawing program. So yes, so Cherise, it will be one of your colleagues or fellow classmates when you join in. And this one is from Joe. So Joe mentioned that he's gotten better at explaining his ideas better as of late. So we completely agree. Joe has gotten better with storytelling and how he does things with his young comics and his manga. So this is his work from January. And if you look at the March one, you see that he has already developed how to establish things, how to make things flow within 4 panels. And next is Sakari. So Sakari has been a student since last year, and when she looked over her previous SMA submission that she finished before joining the course, and then comparing it with her current manga, it's very clear that she has learned a lot. So here are the first 2 pages from both of her works. So last year, she didn't know what screen tone is or how to do paneling and even about perspective and anatomy. So it was a pain, and this time she already knew what she needed to do. She had a more refined process, and it was much easier, especially with the help of us coaches. So yeah, so we also saw Sakari's growth when she was oopsies. Oops, you didn't see that, guys. You didn't see that. Okay, you didn't see anything. It's a minor malfunction. I'm so sorry. You didn't see it. Yeah. Okay. So you've seen our students' work. If you answered yes to this question, you've seen our students' work. You've seen how happy they are with the community and the guidance from our mentor. So the question is, do you want in too? Type I want in the Zoom chat or in the YouTube chat if you want in. So again, type in I want in if you want in. Okay. I want to see you guys. I want to know if you want in. Type I want in if you want to be in with us. Okay. Type I want in if you want to be in our program. Okay, this is awesome. So please do hang with us, okay? Don't leave yet. So if you want, if you answered yes, if you want to take time making Mango more meaningful and more productive, then our online one-shot manga drawing program is for you. We are on a mission to help you publish your first manga with pro mangakas as your editors. So we've worked with amazing manga artists like now Izawa Sensei and Rena Sensei. So they have a combined 50 years of experience in the manga industry. So so this means they know what they're doing. Okay. So you're in good hands. And also we have Steph Pastrano, who is a professional webtoon artist, an illustrator, and also a mentor and illustrate a mentor as well for Artillery Philippines. And recently, we've also welcomed In our ranks, the one and only Art Crumbs, the creator of the God's Bane series, as well as the Viz Originals one-shot Onami. So by joining this program, you will be getting to work with these amazing mentors. This is for you if you are committed to making your own published manga, or if you have a unique story you want to share with the world, or if you're done figuring this out alone and are ready to learn from pro manga mentors, or if you want to connect with fellow mangakas who seek consistency and empowerment. So if this sounds like you, then say that's me in the chat. This applies to both our Zoom chat and our YouTube chat, okay? So, chat, please type that's me if this sounds like you, okay? Is this you? Are you committed? Do you have a unique story you want to tell? Are you done figuring things out alone? Do you want to connect with fellow mangas? Type that's me if this sounds like you. If this sounds like you, type that's me. Okay. Okay. I see a lot of you relating to this. That's awesome. That's awesome. So if you answered yes to these questions, then we're inviting you once again to join our online one-shot manga drawing program. Enrollment is now open. So we only accept applicants 18 years old up and above. So again, we only accept students who are 18 years old and above. So take this chance right now and book a free consultation call with us. So in this call, you'll figure out how you can work with our pro mangaka mentors and take your first steps in creating that one shot you feel proud of. You can book a call with us through the link which is on the screen, and we'll also send the link in the chat as well as our YouTube chat. Okay, so please avoid annotating. Okay, please avoid writing the screen. I have sent the link in the chat. If you're trying to click the link, you won't be clicked. You cannot click the video. You'll find the link in our chat. Okay. All right. So I'll be giving. Okay. Again, once again, please stop annotating. So again, I'll be sharing my screen once again. So again, as a stern warning, please stop annotating. I can see who's annotating, and if I see that person annotate once again, I'll be kicking them out of the Zoom room. Thank you. Okay.
So for those people in our YouTube channel who posted their work on their channel, please don't forget to tag us and use the hashtag so we can
Yes.
see your work as well.
Also, please do take the time to book that consultation call with us. This is a free consultation call, and we want you guys to book that call with us so we can discuss how you can improve, how you can start your journey with us. So, I'll be giving you guys an additional 3 minutes for this. So, please do book a call with us. Okay. Okay, so you have a few more minutes, guys. Yes, Raj. Unfortunately, this is our class, our session for today, our workshop for today for the EU. Okay, so please again do book that free consultation call with us, and do go through the application process and let us know once you're done. Okay, so please do book a call with us. Also, please do stay tuned for the next updates on on our next live workshop. So again, if you are following us via YouTube or for our Facebook group or Facebook page, please do click that like, subscribe, and hit that notification icon so that you are notified when our next live workshops are happening. Okay. So again, please do book that free consultation call. Again, this is free, and and with this call, we'll be discussing how you can progress your work and start your journey to make that dream a reality. Okay. Okay. So time is up. So now, for all of you who are still unsure, I mean, you guys made it all the way to the end of this training. What is holding you back? Every dream, goal, and aspiration is within your reach if you take that first leap of faith. Because if not now, then when? When will you take that next step? What will you be tomorrow if you start today? I challenge you to take that leap. Take that leap, guys. Just jump. Just take that leap of faith. If if the game characters take the leap of faith from a 10 to 100 floor building, you can too. Take that leap. Okay. So now we've said our piece. Let's have a Q and A. So do you guys have any questions for us? The floor is yours this time. What questions do you have for us? Do let us know in the chat. What questions do you have for us? Let us know. Okay. You can type in your questions and we'll read it and answer you as much as we can.
So for Harris, he is asking what is the 180 rule. So 180 rule is when your characters is in a one plane, we have to be consistent that they are in the same place even though we change the camera angle. So we have that consistency, and the pages and the panels are more connected to one another. Yeah,
As for Raj, can someone under 18 publish one shot in Manga Commission? It depends on the rules of the contest. So if you're joining any contests or competitions, please do check their rules first before you actually join them because sometimes there are age restrictions for manga con. So please do read the fine print and the rules of any manga competition you'll be joining. Are there any other questions? Are there any other questions?
Another question in our live chat. We have a question from Shein. Can I transfer traditionally physically drawn manga into digital? Yes, you can. You can scan them or take a picture of them, then
Mhm.
is- trace over your drawing so you can transfer it digitally. Yes.
So for Coolman, this is off topic. So if you are using a dip pen and super inconsistent, do check how you handle the pen, how you hold it. Train your whole arm when you are drawing. I believe there are tutorials online on how you can master using dip pens. Okay. But if you are in the program, we have topics on dip pens as well. But if you are not, there are certainly techniques online that you can check on how to handle dip pen. It's always a matter of pressure and arm and pressure control, and of course, the amount of ink you put in the dip pen. It will depend, Raj. We'll see what we have. Okay. So I believe we have covered. I think,
Mhm.
can
For
you
them,
participate in Japanese manga contests if you live in Germany, for example? Is there a website with a list of contests? Uh, we on our we do share some contests, but usually it's up to you to check which contest you can join if you are still if you're not yet in the program. And the joining is also different per the region kind of thing. It's also different per contest. So please do read the instructions of contest you'll be joining. Okay. So okay, no worries. So if there are no further questions, I believe is this is the time we have for today. So thank you everyone for joining. So this wraps up our session. So thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for joining today's Yonkoma session. I hope you guys had fun. So yes, thank you everyone.
thank you,
Thank you.
everyone. Also, thank you to our mentor Art Combs for answering some of the viewers' question in the comment section here in
Yes,
YouTube.
thank thank you Art Crumbs for gracing us with your presence. You guys can leave the Zoom chat as well.